Welcome everybody, my name's Misty/Ganaxia, and hold on, it's still the morning for me. This is the 5 anime of the week. It is back again for... we didn't get canceled. It is still going on, and if you are brand new to the game, well, first of all, you got a bit to catch up, but if you don't care about the other ones, then it's fine, I won't hold it against you. But I will still explain how this game works. So, first of all, we go on the website. It's called My Anime List. They're not sponsoring us, but they have a really big database, and it is really helpful for us. So, we go on the website, and then with the help of a user script I've installed on my computer, you will not find that button on your own, but I have a random anime button. We click it, and then it gives us the selection we're gonna get for today. So without further any explanation, let's go ahead and pick the very first one for today, which is gonna start off the gears. And oh my god, no! I hate this show so much. I hate it so much. But it's Suzuka, and the game is played with randomness and not my personal taste, so let's talk about Suzuka. Just play the fucking clip. Let's go. Let's get it done.
遅かったわね、ヤマトくん。姫君はご立腹よ。はい。遅い。ヤマトお兄ちゃん。大きくなったな。
Entry number 1, Suzuka. Suzuka is an anime that started with a very interesting potential, and it squandered it so bad. The story begins with Yamato, a teenager who moves to Tokyo to start a new life living with his aunt. There he meets Suzuka, an athletic girl he falls in love at first sight with. It's a romance story with character-driven charisma, or so they claim. This is a train wreck of pussyfooting, with the main character Suzuka being hot and cold about 20 times per episode. After living a pretty traumatic experience one could consider spoilers, she distances herself from people, and it leads to 20 plus episodes of tsundere bullshit. I'm giving it a 5 out of 10 because, well, no one would be try-hard to this point just to get some of that mermaid puss! Sorry, been watching Rick and Morty. Yo, give a like to this video if you get the reference. Pickle Rick! Oh boy, I bet you can't wait to try this one out. It's so exciting. I mean, personally, like, what I enjoyed out of it was about jack shit. But what you enjoyed out of it is probably jack shit. So let's talk about Sketchbook Full Colors instead. This is an anime I talked about in the last video a little while back. It was about it's a kind of light story, slice of life about characters in a school doing artworks and painting mostly. You mightn't like it. It's they call it a healing anime, where it's just you soak in the atmosphere of the show and there's no real progression, but it's still very interesting. So let's play the clip and we're gonna talk about it.
あの子を描いてるんですか？え？こんにちは。スケッチですね。
Entry number 2, Sketchbook Full Colors. Alright, let's move on to an actual good show. Sketchbook Full Colors is an anime I saw pretty recently, and I was taken aback by how incredible the show was, despite the fact that, well, no one ever mentioned it to me before. Suckers. The anime is based on a 4-kama manga, a 4-panel manga. That's usually translated into a skit-like show where characters focus on their dynamic rather than following a singular plotline. Similar example would be Nichijou or Azumanga Daioh. The story is, as the title implies, about art. A shy girl befriends a group of students in the art class and slowly opens up to them to reveal her passion about drawing cats. The anime is great relaxation, and yeah, if you're stressed out, I highly recommend this one. 8 out of 10, and it's also on crunchyroll.com/Misty. That's our sponsor for today. If you want a great place to find a lot of anime to watch with no ads, no hassle, and a great quality, that's your gal. Again, it's crunchyroll.com/Misty. Links is in the description.
くっつきバンバンだ。私も子供の頃遊んだな。子供の頃はこんなに見つからなかったのにつけ放題だ。ちょっとクリちゃん。
Sketchbook isn't bad, but it's not really a show people go out of their way to watch it. Hayate no Gotoku might be more interesting though. Hayate the Combat Butler is a parody anime. Unfortunately, I think it got cancelled several episodes in. There's over 100 of them, so you can still enjoy a really good sample of the anime. But I think the manga got a little further ahead. Don't quote me on that, though. I'm not sure. The anime in itself is very good. It's a great parody show. They make fun of a lot of different anime, and overall, it has a good mix of action and comedy with a tiny bit of harem factor to it. Yeah, I highly recommend this one. So I'm gonna play the clip, and we're gonna take it from there.
お呼びになりましたか、お嬢様。僕ですか？
Entry number 3, Hayate no Gotoku. Hayate the Combat Butler is a story about a butler who sometimes I mean, most of the time he spent it making pretty good parody jabs. Well, I guess that also falls in the combat category. The story is about Hayate, an orphan who got abandoned by his parents due to the massive debt they had. Sold off to the Yakuza, Hayate managed to escape and has a fateful encounter with Nagi, the daughter of a wealthy family. After paying out Hayate's debt, he ends up working for her as a butler, and that's when the hilarity begins. Every episode has a handful of clever jokes tossed your way. If you like Gintama or My Bride is a Mermaid, Mermaid Puss? Well, you'll love Hayate just as much. It's worth a solid 9 out of 10, and again, it's on crunchyroll.com/Misty. I gotta say it, it's in my contract. It's not actually, but I want to, so there, you caught me.
こんなところで寝ては風邪をひいてしまいますよ。
冬してあった。その優しい笑顔は。
Alright, we're slowly starting to tip the scale back a little more, so hopefully the fourth one will push us in the right direction as well. Area, the origination, I talked about it in the last top 10. So, do we really want to talk about it again? Let's see what else I would get, and if it's not better than this, I am gonna talk about Area again. But since we just talked about it in the top 10, I feel like it'd be redundant. Okay. I kind of want to talk about Chuunibyou more instead. I haven't talked about Chuunibyou in a long time, so if you want to know about Area, just watch the last top 10 that I did. It's gonna be like in the videos, it's exactly the previous video to this one. So I'm gonna talk about Chuunibyou instead because I'm really fond of this anime, and I haven't gotten a lot of chance to talk about it. So I don't know, it's my rules, I do what I want. You're just there for the ride, just sit back and enjoy the clips.
何偉そうにしているのですか。この組織のトップはマスターです。他の組織の活動に迎合するのは反対。
Entry number 4, Chuunibyou de Mokoi ga Shitai. I might be a little bit biased when it comes down to Chuunibyou cause I really love that anime. I hope that the clips or my description can sway you into giving it a chance. The story begins with Yuta, who is afflicted by Chuunibyou, a quote-unquote disease people refer to when you act like a child with a fruitful imagination, the floor is lava kind of deal. When he finally moves out of middle school, he hopes he can leave his embarrassing past behind, and he soon finds out he's caught in the middle of other Chuunibyou's victim, who pulls him back right into the shenanigans. It's an absolutely endearing anime with a great social commentary. It's also super sweet if you're a parent like me, or just if you like cute things. 10 out of 10? Bite me if you don't agree, I don't care. Oh, and it's also on crunchyroll.com/Misty, links still in the description. Come on, I know it's taunting you.
つもりだよ。心配して損したぞ。大丈夫か？
ちょっと話があるんだけど。富樫くんのことで。
Alright, so turns out I'm pretty happy with today. We get a little bit of everything. We get a final one, and hopefully it's gonna be something that I can use as a thumbnail because so far I don't think I have a lot of choice. Sigonia no Kishi. I don't think I can use thumbnails from this one. But it's a good show, so I guess we should talk about it. It's in 3D, and I know that's a turnoff for a lot of people, and I don't care. I like 3D to a certain extent. I mean, it serves a purpose. It's easier to work with, and a lot of good shows are in 3D. Ruby's one of them, and this one's another one. So the story is about space and mecha. You might like it anyway. Just give it a chance. Just Just give it a chance and you'll see it's not that bad. So let's go ahead and play the clip for this final one. And we're gonna wrap it up for today. And that is gonna be an exciting one. Let's play the clip. And finally, entry number 5, Knights of Sidonia. Sidonia no Kishi is an anime a lot of people don't really care much for. It's space, and then it's also mecha, and it's in 3D. Lots of boner killer going around. But as far as space robot goes, I think this is one of the better sci-fi anime we have. The story is about an alien race who destroyed Earth years ago. A bunch of humans, however, managed to escape, and now they roam the galaxy in a mothership called Sidonia. There is Tanikaze, a guy who was deep lost in seclusion beneath the seat of the ship. After he resurfaces in search for food, he joins the fellow soldiers in fighting off the alien who are still pursuing them. The anime has a great mix of comedy, a little bit of fanservice, and a lot of action. All in the setting of sci-fi. It's a great piece to watch, and last I know it's also on Netflix, if you have it. If not, I would still invest in Crunchyroll. This one also get an 8 out of 10. And that wraps it up. Alright, so this is it. I'm sorry if you were disappointed in this week's selection. Hopefully I still managed to make them entertaining in their own right. If not, then I'm sorry about that too. Thank you so much for spending some time out of your day to watch me and maybe find yourself something new to watch. Hopefully that'll keep you busy a little more until we get here again next week and we can't even get any worse than that. I mean, I shouldn't say that because it probably will happen at some point. But, I mean, once we'll be there, we'll be at the bottom of the barrel, and there's only up from there. Feel free to subscribe if you want to come back again, and if not, then you can just leave a like, and I'll settle for that, because I have very little standards, and I'll be happy with it. Anyway, thank you so much for your time, and I'll catch you very soon in the next episode. If not, then next week maybe, and if not, then in a month from there, and maybe next